Questions without interrogative words. Questions without interrogative words need a conjugated verb or auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence. We will first have a look at questions with the verb to be. Questions with the verb to be begin with the conjugated form of to be plus subject. For example, is this your phone? Is she angry at us? Are these their biscuits? Are we invited to his birthday party? It was already explained how to conjugate the verbs to be and to have. I will now show you the conjugated forms of the verb to do in simple present. I do, you do, he, she, it does, we do, you do, they do. Questions with to have and all the other verbs need the auxiliary verb to do. When you use an auxiliary verb, only the auxiliary verb is conjugated. The second or full verb is used in the infinitive without to. For example, do you have a pencil sharpener? Do you like this book? Does she go to school with Barry? Do they eat meat? Instead of to have, you can also use to have got. Questions with to have got are formed with to have plus subject plus got. For example, have you got a piece of paper? Have they got the train tickets? Has he got time to explain this to me? To have and to have got mean the same thing. To have got is more often used in British English. Negative questions with to be are formed with to be plus subject plus not. For example, are you not happy that your team won the football match? Are they not the people we met last year in Cyprus? Is he not your maths teacher? In the contracted negative question with to be, the syntax is slightly different from the normal version. It is formed to be plus nt plus subject. For example, isn't that the man you spoke to yesterday? Aren't those the flower that Annie likes? Isn't this Louise's dog? Negative questions with to have and all the other verbs with which you need the auxiliary verb to do are formed with to do plus subject plus not. For example, does he not have an umbrella? Do we not leave tomorrow? Do they not like to look at museums? In the contracted version, nt comes before the subject, so the question is formed to do plus nt plus subject. For example, don't you have the time to stay for a cup of tea? Doesn't she want this skirt? Don't they like this type of music? With negative questions with to have got, the word have or has takes the place of the auxiliary verb and the word got takes the place of the verb. As with the other verbs, the contracted version is different from the normal version. For example, haven't you got your own phone number? Hasn't she got a different hairstyle? Haven't they got new motorbikes?